The FCT Minister, Malam Muhammad Bello, said that President Muhammadu Buhari's milestone achievements in the area of infrastructure development will be more appreciated after he exits from office in May 29. Bello made the statement when he featured the 20th edition of the President Muhammadu Buhari's Administration Scorecard series organized by the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture in Abuja. The minister said that the event affords him the opportunity to read upon the very wide array of achievements and transformation that Buhari's administration recorded in the nation's capital. The minister said that the FCT administration under his leadership had completed many critical infrastructure projects which by any standard could compare with any kind in the world.
When we came in on board in 2015, my team and I realized that the capital city itself, Abuja, was basically a work in progress, with so many projects initiated but not completed. And all these projects were critical, particularly taking into account the rate at which the city was growing demographically, because over time it changed from being an administrative center and city to a commercial economic hub. And gradually now it is also transforming itself into a tourism and cultural destination. So we realized that if we did not complete all the ongoing projects we met on ground, then at one point the city will just become Lagos, because all the reasons why the federal government moved the federal capital city from Lagos to Abuja would have come to naught. And then what we've done over the last 7.5 years or so is basically to try to develop the territory in all ramifications, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of all the other services that normally you will expect in a state, such as education, health, agriculture, social services, and security. All these are part of the scorecard of President Muhammadu Buhari, which unfortunately sometimes those of us who live in Abuja do not notice. But when people come from West African countries, and I see a lot of them, especially visiting heads of states, they whisper to me that Abuja is beautiful, it's the Paris of West Africa. Part of what we do as an administration in terms of infrastructure is developing roads, networks, as well as public building. When we came on board, we realized that there was a commitment by the previous administration to complete this building, to renovate it, and to bring it back to how it was before. But that was a commitment that nobody was willing to honor. We met Mr. President and told him that there was a commitment that Nigeria made to the United Nations family to complete this building. And then he provided the needed funds. We worked with the contractor, restored the building, completed it to what it is today. And I can tell you, the leadership of the United Nations personally told me that out of New York, the UN does not have any other building that can match the one they have in Abuja. And this is something that most people don't know about President Muhammadu Buhari. Once you meet him for a project that is going to benefit people and is going to project Nigeria as a country, he will just approve it. And if there are no funds, he will look at the Minister of Finance in such a way that he does sometimes in FEC and say, get the money. More than anything else, I think the entire nation will appreciate this administration more after we exit because of the amount of infrastructure we have done.